Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. I got a great article here from RCR Wireless. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys can check it out. So this is a AT&T update, if you will. RCR Wireless was able to speak with Jeff McElfresh on the side, right, like a side interview after the Investors Day. And there's a very interesting, right off the bat in the article, quote that I want to turn your guys' attention to. We're going to touch every cell site that we've got, said COO Jeff McElfresh on AT&T's network plan. Every single cell site they've got, they're going to touch. Now, this does not mean that every single site AT&T has within their footprint is going to get C-band or DoD. Right? I want to point that out very clear. But them touching every cell site that they've got, that's a big deal. Because this allows AT&T to not reorganize, but be more consistent across the board with performance, right? It's not going to be one cell site's upgraded and modernized and the other one's not. This is going to be a uniformed approach where every single cell site will have the newest, latest, and greatest radios, or at least it should. And that should be any future technology moving forward. They shouldn't go to these sites and upgrade these sites with old radios, right? So whatever open RAN technology is available at that point, whatever 5G advanced technology is out at that point, the core, the SA, whatever the case, AT&T should have every single site uniformly upgraded with the latest and greatest. Now, could that be potentially cost-cutting? It's quite likely. If they're going to use the Fujitsu and the Mavenir radios, the 4T4R, if they're going to use that on the macros, I mean, they're still going to perform okay, right? They're still going to be fast, but it's not going to be like having 16T16R or 64T64R. So we'll just have to leave that decision up to AT&T. It's their approach. It's their network strategy. Whatever is working, it's clearly working for them. They have the lowest churn in the industry by far. It's not close. AT&T comes in at 0.71, 0.72, when Verizon and T-Mobile are at 0.85, 0.87. It's not even close today. And, right, we say arguably T-Mobile and Verizon have the more dynamic networks. They have the more built-out, mature mid-band networks. But yet AT&T, who has the lesser, also has the lesser churn. So do you really think AT&T cares about how far along their mid-band is? No. They want the lowest churn. That's what they're looking to do. So they don't care about mid-band this and mid-band that. They're going to build it out, and they're going to touch every single cell site once again to modernize and do standalone, and whatever core work is needed, they're going to get that done. If they need to add more software cards, whatever the case, they're going to get it done. But they're not in no hurry to rush to get to 300 million pops. Right? When they put out 2026 for 300 million pops, they're going to be about a year or more behind the competition. Right? If comparing to T-Mobile, they're going to be like 2, 3, maybe 4 years behind. Verizon, maybe a year and a half. So AT&T has no care about what the competition is doing when they have the lower churn. So whatever AT&T is doing, it's resonating with the base. People are sticking to it, and that's what AT&T cares. And then with the mid-band deployment, that rollout, touching every cell site, that's in hopes that the churn goes even lower. Once the network is even better, right, with more capacity, more mid-band, that should result in AT&T getting even lower churn. Because I assume people like the new and existing customers get the same deal. They like that approach. They must like the pricing. So the ones that are churning, right, AT&T is still coming in at 7.1, 7.2. So people are still churning, right? So the ones that are, they must be leaving for a reason. So it's likely network related, not enough capacity, not enough mid-band. So there are still some areas that have issues. But once AT&T gets all that mid-band rolled out and hopefully a couple of more C-RAN, couple more cell sites, that churn should get even lower. Should definitely get lower. So just wanted to share that with you guys. Be expecting your cell sites at some point in the future to get touched. If you're not part of Nokia 2025, 2026, you're not going to see a lot of activity. If you're in a pre-existing Ericsson market, you're looking more like 2027, 2028, from what I'm being told, with upgrades, and at least at wide scale. They're going to do little things here and there. They're going to upgrade DAS systems. They're going to continue moving in that direction. But from a bigger perspective, the Ericsson markets, they'll get touched like in the 2027, 2028. And then new site builds, that's also been pushed back from what I'm being told, 2027, 2028 timeframe. So it's going to get interesting. We'll definitely stay tuned, update you guys as we go along. Got a busy day today. We got some conferences where CEOs are presenting. So that make sure you guys stay tuned for those videos. Like, share, subscribe if you're new. Follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Live. See y'all in the next one. Peace.